inspiring moments with Kaylin. It's inspiring moments with Kaylin. Come on in. Hello everybody, happy Sunday. I hope everyone is doing well. I have had a great weekend. I was out of town and I am back now. I still had to make sure I came on because I didn't come on last week. And I apologize for that. It's just sometimes, Sundays, you feel tired and stuff. But I am here today, and as you've seen, my mom posted that I got first place. And again, thank you to everyone who congratulated me on getting first place at my winter guard competition. We were very excited. And I thank everybody for just always supporting me and always giving congratulations and just always thinking about me, and I'm thinking about y'all constantly. So I'm just glad for all of those who are always watching and helping and commenting, and for those who always support me and Kaylin's Caring Connection, thank you so much, because that is a great help. And for those who need something to do tomorrow, there's a Martin Luther King Jr. Festival. If you want to come tomorrow, there's a Martin Luther Junior King Festival where you can go. I'm pretty sure it's at Cascade, and there are going to be events out there, vendors, there's going to be people out there. Just a day to come together with the community and just have a great day. So if you're looking for something to do tomorrow, here's something to do. But I just hope everyone has enjoyed their day. Thank you for those who have subscribed to the Kaylin's Caring Connection YouTube channel, and if you have not already, please go ahead and do that. And for those who want to still be connected with what we're doing, you can follow the Kaylin's Caring Connection Facebook page, where you can see some of the stuff that's coming up, and you'll see different pictures and what have you, and different drives and stuff that are coming up. So just be on the lookout for stuff coming up, and I hope that everybody is just having a great Sunday and had a great weekend. And my topic, if you've seen on the flyer, is setting higher standards. And I feel like that is something very important for going into this year. And just because when you're in a place where you already good, you need to go higher and higher and trying to be better. So to break down what setting a higher standard means, a standard is a statement about how you live your life. It specifies the level of behavior you have. To raise the quality of your life, you have to set higher standards. If you want your life to be better, if you want it to get higher and higher, let's say, for example, if you're working a job like at a grocery store or whatever, but you want to be working in your own office, you want to have your own stuff, you have to set higher and higher standards. You have to set higher goals and stuff to how you're going to get to where you want to go. So I just feel like everyone should start to set higher standards. You should start to see that you want to be better and better, and you want to grow just through this whole new year, that you just want to be a better you, a new you, just better and more efficient and more successful. You can be even more excellent. You can be an even more excellent person by constantly setting higher and higher standards for yourself, and then by doing everything possible to live up to those standards. If you are trying to have a better life and you are trying to set those higher standards, you can't just set them and then not follow by them. You have to live up to those standards that you are trying to get. You have to do everything possible that is in your reach to be able to get to those higher standards, to be able to get to what you want to do in life. It's just like with kids at school. We have goals. We want to graduate from whatever grade that we're trying. We want to graduate from middle school to high school. We want to graduate from high school to college. We want to get straight A's. You have to set higher and higher standards for yourself. Once you pass that standard or that goal that you have, don't just stop there. Keep raising it higher and higher and trying to get better and better. You can never set too high of a standard, because nothing is impossible. If you want to accomplish something, you do that. There's nothing impossible. It's just it's your choice. No one can influence you. No one can tell you to raise your standard or to get higher and higher in your life except for you. You have to make that decision that I want to get higher. I want to do better things in life. I want to have a better life. And in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're always not just staying in a place where you're good or where you're okay. You got to get higher to where you're great, you're excellent, you're amazing. Just set those higher standards for yourself. And for all those leaders know that leaders must live by higher standards than their followers. If you have people who are looking up to you and they have better standards than you, I'm not going to say it, like if they are living better than you are and you know that their life is really nice, and don't envy them, but try to make your life better. As a leader, you should set an example for someone to want to do. You don't want to be a bad example to somebody. You don't want to influence them in the wrong way. So if you're a leader, live up to those higher standards. Don't be lower than the people who look up to you. Try to be that role model for somebody. Make no apologies for setting higher standards. Don't just feel upset just because others aren't doing it. You can set goals for your life. If your friends, even as a kid, if your friends aren't really caring about their future or what they're trying to do, that doesn't have to stop you. You have your life. You have a choice to better your life. It's what you put in and what you're doing to make that a better life and to set those higher standards. So if you're trying to graduate, I know there's a whole bunch of seniors who are graduating. You have to make that choice when you as you're getting older. If you're going to stay in this same place, or are you going to get higher, going to learn? Are you going to reach out and actually grab life by its horns and try to have a better life? Try to take life on as you're going into adulthood. You have to make all these decisions. So just in life, don't make any apologies for setting higher standards. It's up to you to do what you want to do. So don't let anyone make you feel bad because you want to set higher goals or because you are trying to be a better person. Be a better person. Don't stay with those people who try and hold you back, because if they were your real friends, they wouldn't hold you back. So just make sure you are setting those higher standards. And sometimes the issue is simply that those people's ceiling is your floor. Sometimes their level of standard, the highest standard they go to is your lowest standard. Don't just because that is their highest, don't just stay there in that same place. You have to move on with your life. You can't just stay there in that one place. Because sometimes that is the issue, that their ceiling is your floor. Don't stay in that place where people are going to continuously tell you, oh, you don't have to do this. You're good right here. You're okay. You don't have to do anything else. You're in a great place right now. No, you want to get in a better place. Don't just stay in that one place, like I already said, where you're okay. I'm okay with this. Life is okay. I'm doing okay. No, say I am doing excellent. Life is excellent. I'm having a fantastic day. Get higher and also speak positive. When you are trying to set higher standards, you can't speak negative to get to those higher standards. You can't not have faith in yourself when you're trying to get higher and higher in whatever you're trying to do. If you want to get higher standards, you have to have that mindset that I can do this. I don't have to stay in this same place. I got this. I want my life to be amazing, so I'm going to keep saying positive things to help me and help me do stuff in life. And if you plan to hold others up to higher standards, don't forget to set the example yourself. You can't keep pushing others, telling them to set higher standards when you're still in the same place and you're not moving on either, where you're not being a reflection to them that you're trying to set higher standards. Don't just talk, like people say, don't just talk the talk, but you gotta walk the walk. You gotta live by what you say. Don't say what you are gonna do and don't do it. Live up to your higher standards. Live up to whatever you tell people. And then to return to higher standards of living, you must abandon false people and seek new leaders of your choosing. If you're trying to get higher and higher, don't stay with those people who are telling you things that aren't truthful, that aren't going to better you. Try to look for new people who are living their best life, who are having a good time, and seek to be able to look up to them and allow them to be your leader. Allow them to be your role model. But don't stay with the role model that's not doing anything and that's just trying to make your life worse. Go with a better person. Be that better person. Set those higher standards as you're going through your life. This week's challenge, I want everyone to at least try to find one standard that you can get higher in, one goal that you really want to accomplish. Like my mom told me for Kaylin's Caring Connection, sit down and write my goals out. Sit down and try to get higher and higher with how I want the business to grow. You got to set those goals for yourself. You got to get higher and higher. Don't just stay in one spot where you're good. Be excellent. I want everyone to take that with them into their week, because the higher you push yourself for, there's no limit you can't go. The sky's the limit. Is your choice. So keep that in mind. And I hope everyone has a marvelous Sunday. And tomorrow, as I said, you can come to the Martin Luther King Jr. Festival or just enjoy yourself tomorrow. Don't do anything crazy where you're going to hurt yourself. But have just a nice day. Celebrate with your family and friends. Just have a nice day. Or if you
dream.
Martin Luther King dream. You have a dream, go push for that dream. Martin Luther King Jr. was a great role model to everyone, and tomorrow, celebrating him. So, live your dream. Have a great dream. Have higher standards, and be safe tomorrow. And I will see y'all next Sunday. Bye.